Hello friends, welcome to the session of Quality of India. Myself RN Vishwakarma, and in this session we are going to learn about production planning and control. So friends, when we talk about production planning and control, there are basically three words: production, planning and control. Let's understand them one by one. So the first word is production. So when we talk about production, it primarily intends to convert raw material into finished goods. So we might be procuring different kinds of raw material based on the kind of productions or manufacturing activity we are doing. For example, you are doing some forging operations. Okay, so you might be procuring billets from the raw material vendors, and by using forging presses, you are going to convert the raw material into finished goods based on the customer specification, which might have come in the form of drawings or other documents. The second term is planning. So when we talk about planning, it's basically the expertise of forecasting what kind of circumstances, what kind of failure which might be occurring, and we should be ready with the solutions for that. For an example, there might be some issues because of manpower unavailability, raw material unavailability, there might be some power failure, there might be some machine breakdown. So we must be having planning for everything so that man, machine, material, and then relevant methods and measurement system and proper environment, everything is intact, everything is working so that we can comfortably do the production activities. So planning is very much important and important part of PPC. And third is control. So what exactly is control? Control is whatever planning we have done to do my production activity, whether the things are going properly as per the plan or not. So I need to review, I need to observe whether the inventory level is there properly or not, whether the production is happening properly as per the target defined or not, whether manpower is available, whether the quality is coming properly or not, whether the machine efficiency is maintained or not. So monitoring, measuring along with the production team and other relevant department, maybe quality, maintenance, to see that whatever I have planned for the production, that is properly maintained. So production planning control is very much important function of any organization, which basically supports and ensures that required quality, required quantity of the materials are produced and that is delivered on time to the customer. Now let's understand what is the importance of production planning and control. So even though we have understood certain things in brief, so some more elaboration. And the first one is improve organization, that is regular and timely delivery. So any organization who is having production planning department function or PPC function, so they basically expect that there should be uninterrupted supply of material to the customers on time, in the required quantity, in the required quality, and there should not be any complaint from the customers. So regular and timely delivery. Okay, that is the one of the critical expectation from PPC function. Second one would be to achieve better supplier communication, which could be for raw material, for consumables or tools. So whatever communication is happening with the suppliers, with the vendors, with service provider, because there might be scenario wherein the organization might have outsourced some of the activities. For an example, the organization is not doing plating or painting, they have outsourced. So some communication is required with the suppliers. So PPC department in coordination with SQA and purchasing or supply chain department, coordinating with the supplier so that proper communication establishes and uninterrupted supply of materials coming from the supplier side as well. Third one is reduce investment, which is inventory management. So inventory management is very much critical for any organization. In fact, many of the organizations, they are struggling to manage their working capital because they are having huge investment tied up in terms of having lots of inventory. Inventory could be in form of tools, consumables or raw material, work in progress or finished goods inventory. So any kind of material or tools or money which is tied up within the organization, which should be ideally used for expansion of the business. So that's a money block. So PPC also responsible to see that inventory management is done in an optimized manner. And fourth one is reduce production cost, proper estimation and increase efficiency. So whatever production cost right now is there, whatever machine efficiency is there, So production planning and control needs to ensure that proper availability of material is there, availability of manpower is there, machines OE is properly managed. So they need to work hand in hand with other departments, for example production department, quality, maintenance, tool room, so that everything is available, production happens as per the plan, delivery happens as per the plan, so that cost of production reduces. And whatever estimation is there in terms of availability of raw material or order from the customer, so coordination with marketing department or sales department and communicating back to other relevant departments so that they are planned properly. For example, they are expecting some shutdown at the customer end, and accordingly they need to reduce inventory at their end, or there is a volume going up at the customer side and PPC has received some communication from some other departments. So they need to plan accordingly to keep some inventory or to ramp up the production. So all those things are part of PPC. Fifth one is smooth flow of production without interruption. So when we talk about smooth flow of production, in fact in lean also we talk about improving the flow. So which means that raw material coming from the supplier and the material flowing within the organization till it reaches to the customer side. The entire value stream, it should be without any hindrances. There should not be any bottlenecks. There should not be any hurdles. That should be the ideal scenario, and that's what we mean by smooth flow of production. So there should not be any interruption, any hurdles, any bottlenecks within the system. That should be ideally the aim of PPC. And for overcoming this scenario or to maintain this scenario, it's not that an easy task. So they need to work together with all other relevant departments to ensure this smooth flow of production. And the sixth one is proper quality and quantity of equipment, raw material during production. So if the equipment, raw material, those are not of required quality, for example, material is coming without any delay from the supplier side, but the quality is not good. And incoming inspection, they hold the material and the material is not given to production for carrying out the activities of production. So there will be hurdle. And if the material is available, now the machine is under breakdown, machine is not available, or the manpower is not available. So PPC also needs to ensure that all the critical M's, that is man, material, method, everything are managed properly, are available properly, and these are all used most efficient and effective way, so that flow of production can be ensured. There should be reduced production cost, there should be reduction in investment, okay, and the organization achieves its objective of uninterrupted supply of material to customers without any quality problem. Now let's talk about some of the critical functions of production planning and control. And the first important function is forecasting. So forecasting is basically understanding requirements of production, how much they need to produce, maybe on a particular month, on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. Based on the past data, they need to do data crunching, some analysis they need to do, and based on the past data, they need to propose some forecasting information so that production planning can be done. Second one is process planning. So process planning is basically meant to say that PPC needs to identify most economical way of doing the production, carrying out the production, so that no hurdles, no issue at all. Machine, equipment, manpower, everything is used at the optimal level and the production cost reduces drastically. So they need to plan for how to manufacture the product, what are the steps of manufacturing, how much inventory they should be keeping, what should be the flow of material. So all those things need to be planned properly. Third one is routing. So this is basically about flow of material, how the material is to route, how this material needs to go from one step to another steps, how much inventory needs to be kept at different stages of production, how the setup needs to be done, how much should be the ideal setup time, so that we can manage the efficiency of the processes at the optimal level. So all those things are part of the routing, mostly the flow of material. And fourth one is material control. So when we talk about material control, which basically means that to maintain adequate quantity and quality of material for uninterrupted production process. So ultimately the PPC needs to ensure that material are properly available of required quality, so there are no hiccups during the production, and ultimately we can minimize the production cost. That should be the ideal objective. And the fifth one is tool control. So tool control includes planning of tools, which means deciding how much tools needs to be available, which all varieties. For an example, you are using insert or drill bits or reamer. So all those availability needs to be ensured by planning first, then procurement along with the relevant department, ensuring that those are available, then managing all those available tools properly. And sixth one and the last one is loading and scheduling. So this is basically about planning of machines. So every machine have different capacity, different capabilities. Suppose in an organization there are 10 machines, 20 machines are available. So which variety of product needs to be or which model needs to be manufactured on which machine, when the production needs to start, when the production needs to complete, what should be the load for the first shift, load for second shift, third shift, how much manpower should be there for different shifts. So all those things are part of loading and scheduling. So ultimate aim is to ensure that proper planning is done and machines are properly loaded, equipment and other resources are properly utilized, and inventories are properly available for uninterrupted supply of material to customers without any delay. So friends, I hope that from this module you must have learned what exactly is PPC. I'm sure that you must have learned something from this module. Don't forget to like the video and share the link of the video with your friends and colleagues so that they can also learn something. And don't forget to explore our online training cum certification program. There are lots of training programs are available which you can learn from the convenience of your home. And modules are available in Hindi and English. You can choose any language as you wish. Courses are available at competitive prices and our certificates are globally valid. So in any case of any difficulty in purchasing the courses, you can contact us at our mail ID and phone number. Take care friends. Jai Hind.